Hey guys, we're doing another video inside today. It's kind of gloomy and that's why the video looks a little dark. Sorry for that. It's an update to our propagation video, one of my first videos. I do have here the cuttings from the butterfly syngonium, the friendship plant, and rhaphidophora tetrasperma. Now, all these have different growth rates, and that's why I chose them all for the propagation video, and I will show you. This one here, first we'll start. I'm just going to pull them all out as a bunch. You can see the roots, varying degrees. Some have little to nothing, like this one. That doesn't have much growth. But then you got this one that's got 3, I'd say, 1 to 2 inch long roots. So they do come at their own rate. I've only changed the water on this once. When I did the original propagation, it did leak out like a little milky substance, so a day later I noticed that and I changed that out. That's the stuff you want to keep an eye out for so you don't rot them. I'm not going to be planting that one just yet, not today in the video anyway. I have the UFO plant, Peperomia pilea. You can see all the roots on this thing. The back has quite a bit more. So this is ready to be planted. These are pretty hardy and you can stick these straight in the ground, but I like to see the roots. It's kind of fun. And I needed to make a video, so. Now, the problem child. These are hard to root. Don't let anyone kid you and say, oh, you can do it in water. Some people can. Not everybody can. I've seen one lady who she can forget about it, walk away, and come back and things almost dry and it has roots, but I can't. So what I do in that case is a little mini closed cell greenhouse. I'll show you in just a minute, but we'll do that. Here are the mother plants. You can see all the growth tips that I told you and I pointed out in the first video have started to push. Now this isn't a quick process, so if you think you're gonna get a big plant overnight, it's not gonna happen. What some people do is they'll selectively prune, like prune out half of them and then do half when the first half starts to rebound. But you can see the white butterfly syngonium, it's doing its thing. It's not dead, we didn't kill it. This is the most impressive of all. Those were tiny little plantlets and you can see it filled up the pot. Now the back's still naked, but that's usually where I pull out the little babies from, so no big deal. That does look a lot better than the parent plant did, so we succeeded there, I'd say. Now here for the rhaphidophora tetrasperma, you can see one little above soil level shoot coming off here. Now I suspect there's 2 more underground, but like I said, this does take a while, so I'd say about another month we should get some noticeable growth on there. Hopefully I'll have an update for you. But this is what I was talking about when I said a little closed cell greenhouse. Now, remember I live in a small apartment, so space is very precious to me and so are my plants. So I have to make both of them fit. If I flip these here, you can see this one got a bit of a root going around the perimeter. This one was harder to do. This first one here started almost the day I threw it in here. You can see going clear around the whole bottom. There's going across and even reaching up into the cup. So this one definitely is ready to be potted. You can see here, it does still have the mother leaf. This is from when I initially bought my rhaphidophora, and I said it was just 5 little leaves sticking out of a pot. Now I tried rooting them in just water like I do everything else. It works for, I'd say, about a month, any longer than that. And in my history anyway, they start to get soggy. You can see this one here, I'll pull it out. Looks a little slimy. I don't know if that comes up on camera. But if you put it in the water, you can see a little bit of a film floating around the stem. And that's not good. That means it's going to start to rot on you. So what I did here is prepared a couple, just like I have here. These are meant for condiments. They sell them at any store. We use them for adult dessert options. And all you do is make sure you pre-moisten whatever it is you're going to be rooting in. I like to use some sphagnum moss. For me, it's not easy to get, so I ordered, I'd say like a bale. I don't know, it's a lot. So I think I have moss for a while. Well, who knows? I do a lot of propagation. And just close it up. If it doesn't pop off, you should be fine with just letting it sit there. Now I might have to recut the hole on this one or just turn it around. I think that should solve my problem. Yay, there we go. Now this one will probably take, I'd say, about a week to start showing some growth. This did have a little bit of a water root, so in a week we'll see it come through the bottom here. That's why I like these, is they're clear, you can see the roots. This one obviously you can't see roots because there's none, but these other ones you can. Now when you start propagations and it's not from the growing tip, I've mentioned this before, but on some philodendron, I know this isn't a philodendron, but it is a vining plant that matures as it grows, so it fits the key. They will start to put out juvenile leaves before they put out any mature leaves. So these you can see here, a little baby leaf, no fenestrations. Second one has one. Third one looks like it forgot to give us any holes, but who knows? It could just come with time. Now these things will mature, they will get bigger, and they do grow pretty fast, so I'm not worried about the size they are now, and I've dealt with smaller. So hopefully this helps and gives you a little update as to our propagations. Now this is an average timeline for stuff to root, about 3 weeks to a month. Some things just start get going about this time, but I don't like to keep things in water for too long. They do start to rot. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.